What's up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of Hey Fave,
Fave.
a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time. What's going on?
What's up? Nothing, not much. People. Hello, y'all.
Hey.
If you're watching, you notice it's a little different this time. If you're listening, it may sound different. Hopefully, not too different. But yeah, schedules did not permit. We were not able to link up in person like we usually do, but we
Mm-hmm.
wanted to make sure we get the episode to you guys. So we are doing it virtually.
Yay! We hope that this works
Yay.
out because this is our first time trying it virtually.
Right.
And yeah, we hope y'all can hear us and all of the things. And
Yeah.
yeah, we
All of that.
tried.
Hopefully we don't run into any issues or anything and you guys still enjoy the episode. But
Yeah,
yeah, just to
yeah.
address that at the top.
Welcome, virtual people.
Yeah.
Yay! What we getting into today?
So, a common or popular thing right now, or it has been for a while, it didn't just start, people like to call out their toxic traits
Mm-hmm.
and stuff on social media. And most of the time they're like playful ones. I mean, now some of them do be like real, and they actually do be toxic. Like toxic in the real sense of the word, like
Yes.
hazardous and bad and harmful. But most of them are playful. Like some of them, one I saw, it was like my toxic trait is once I'm in a different country, the budget that I agreed on no longer exists, and it's time
Hmm.
to live my best life. Like
Oh,
yeah.
just spending.
Right. And then another one I saw was my toxic trait is thinking an iced coffee and a spray tan will get my life in order.
Look, I now the coffee thing.
Does it make you feel better? Is
Yeah,
there some truth to that one?
I don't have to have it, but it makes life better.
Okay. And then one more is my toxic trait is telling people I'm down for anything when in reality, I mean not after 8 p.m. Food should be involved, and it also depends on the weather, the parking situation, and how tired I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, like those are the more playful ones. People are just they just say bad habits or funny habits
Yeah.
that they have, and then there are like more real ones. Oh wait, here's another one that is
Uh-oh.
actually accurate for me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I will wake up on time, but lay in the bed until I'm late.
Look. Okay. Like only 15 minutes left to be gone.
It's like, what did I just do? I did so well getting up on time.
Oh my Lord.
But then it's like I could have just stayed asleep if I was gonna be late anyway.
Oh, look.
um,
Look.
so yeah, stuff like that. And I don't typically use the term like I get the playfulness or whatever. Like they're fun to read. I don't use toxic trait or whatever because toxic typically has a bad or a negative connotation to it. Well,
Yeah.
then if you actually know the real definition of toxic, like by default, is
Yeah.
bad. So then you just try to think of bad habits,
Mhm.
or whatever. So I saw one. I think I saw it on Facebook or something. And it says we need to stop glamorizing overworking, please. The absence of sleep, good diet, exercise, relaxation, and time with friends and family isn't something to be applauded. Too many people wear their burnout as a badge of honor, and that needs to change. And I actually really agree with that one.
Everybody's
Uh,
about to hustle.
you
You got
know,
to hustle. You
I
got to
think
get the
yeah,
bag.
right. I think culture did that to us because
Absolutely.
everything was you gotta be grinding and team no sleep and all of that.
I got to get
Um,
some sleep. I got to get my sleep. I can't. Nope. Nope. I'm
yeah,
fully
uh,
grumpy.
we don't need that. And not sleeping, it ages you sooner.
Yeah, y'all, come on. Like, get your eyes. You see these? Try not to go to
Um,
sleep.
yeah, rest is
Oh,
necessary anyway. So So that got me to thinking, that is a glorified habit that some of us maybe not always subscribe to or unintentionally fall into. But like what are some other habits that we probably need to unlearn or let
Oh,
go
girl.
of?
I have a whole book full. Okay? I have a book full.
Not a
I
book.
do. I will say that um sometimes I do stuff for people that may it will help them, but it puts me in the situation. So I think I need to unlearn that, and most of the time people don't even ask for it, and because I've heard that they may need something or whatever, I just take it upon myself and get myself in trouble.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's good that I want to help,
very true.
but I'm getting myself in trouble. So yeah, that's something. I need to stop
I,
that. I need to stop
I
that.
I would agree with that. Yeah, like
Mm,
the intention is good, and like where it starts is good, but like once it puts you in a sitch, then it is no longer good.
at all for me, and then I'd be mad.
Right. Right.
Oh, I'm like, why you do that to yourself,
So I think yeah,
Lord?
you got to prioritize yourself sometimes.
You right. Do you have one? Shoot, we can
Yeah.
go back and forth. Shoot.
Okay, that works. Well, actually, I will actually piggyback off of the one I read.
Okay.
I have a habit or it's a mentality kind of it's like where I feel like I need to earn my rest or my sleep.
Hmm.
So if I feel like I haven't done enough, you don't get to sleep yet. You don't get to sleep. You got to
Oh no.
stay up. You got stuff to do. There's always something to be done. If you
I
didn't do enough,
I be
why are
trying to
you
make her go to bed in her bed. In her bed. Okay.
So that's why I usually end up falling asleep not in my bed because in my mind I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do some work first. And then or I may actually be working. So I usually typically I end up working until I fall asleep, until I just crash. Um
Mm,
but
mm.
the way I set myself up is I get uncomfortable sitting out on the chair. So I'll recline it. Next you know what, I'm laying down
That
while working.
recline.
Next
Mm.
thing you know what, I'm asleep.
See. I'm like, did you sleep in your bed last night? No, I was on the floor. What? Well, it's
But
her house, so she can sleep wherever she want to. But
but also
get in your king. Go ahead and get in your king.
I
Go
mean
to
you got a
sleep
whole bed. Um
comfortably.
so
Jesus. Mm-mm-mm.
that'll happen like days in a row. I'll be like, when was the last time I slept in my bed?
Just fresh covers. Just fresh, freshly made. Ain't nobody been in it ever.
Right. Um
Oh
so yeah.
man.
So I do agree with the unlearning, like the need. So I've never been intentionally like team no sleep because I'm going to sleep. It's just when I sleep.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I need to work first, or it doesn't matter what time it is. I'll sleep when I get done. So I'm going to sleep. It's just when. Um.
You know
So
what?
yeah.
I've been like that lately. For the past couple days, just I don't know, like editing.
Hmm.
Usually I just be like, I'll do this, but I'm like, no, I gotta finish this, and I'll go to sleep when I'm done. Yeah, I've been doing myself that way for the past couple nights.
Because I think it's because especially like if you feel like you've been behind or you haven't been getting stuff
Mhm.
done. So now that you're finally getting stuff done, it's like, and let me stay in this. Let me keep getting stuff done. Let me keep
Yeah.
this momentum while I have it. Um.
Right. Cause
I
I be wide
also
awake.
I'm about to say that because I am way better at staying up than I am at getting up. I can stay up and do stuff, no
Look at we
problem.
just flip it.
Once I go to sleep, it's very hard to get me back up to do anything.
Mm,
So
mm,
it's like because I know that, let me just stay up, push through as long as I can. But that's not always the best habit to have. Um,
Girl, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Just
listen,
up. I don't remember the last time I've done that, but
I
I
did
look
it
at the
last
clock and
week.
be like, "Oh my gosh, I have not been up this long before. I need to
Yeah.
go to bed." Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, that one.
Oh man. Well, speaking of getting up, I my time management,
Mhm.
I can do good sometimes, and most of the time I'm just like I will get up on time. Not sometimes. Sometimes I will get up on time and have all the time in the world to get ready. But no, I'll roll over. Lately, I have been rolling over, picking up my phone and scrolling for hours.
Oh, okay.
And now I used to do that a while ago, and I broke myself out of that.
Hmm.
And instead, I like got up and was praying and reading and all of that stuff.
No.
But lately, I have been rolling over, picking up my phone, checking emails, checking social media, and I'm like, no, these people are not paying you. They not paying you, and they not gonna get you. Yeah, they
Hmm.
didn't save you. Like what? You better give your time to where it need to go. But
Come
yeah,
on.
so I'll get up, but I'll
Hmm.
lay there for hours, and then probably like an hour, 30 minutes left until I have to be somewhere, and then I don't real. I guess how long it's gonna take me to get to a place.
Oh, you should probably know exact times.
Yep, and I don't. And then I mess around and finally get in the car when it's like 15 minutes, 10 minutes to when I have to be there. And it's like, oh, you have to drive 2 hours. I haven't done that, but not 2 hours. But yeah, I procrastinate on just getting up and just laying there and not. Now I don't do it all the time, but it's most of the time, and I wish I need to break myself out of that. But time management, honey, I be procrastinating a lot. I don't. It's bad. It's really bad.
Oh man.
It's really bad. So
I mean, it's
time.
easy to fall into that for sure, especially the scrolling thing, because you could be like, "Oh, I'm gonna just check this one thing," and next thing you know, it's been a minute or
Yep.
two. Um,
Yep. About
um,
3 hours that went by, and then
you
I get up and
know,
cussing myself out. Brandy, like, why did you do? Did you get paid in these 3 hours? Like, what were you thinking? Why? You just wanted to sit over here and just watch everybody else make money, and
oh man,
no,
you don't
it's
want
bad.
that.
It's bad.
I mean,
I do
let's
this to
see.
myself.
I'm
It's just-
yeah, it's easy. I think what I do, I don't necessarily. Well, sometimes I do procrastinate. That whatever. But I think what I tend to do more is just underestimate the time it's going to take to do something, or overpack the to do list. Trying to do like a whole day's worth of stuff in
Mhm.
2 hours, like.
Yep. Yep. Mhm.
So
Yep.
yeah, I think that's a bit of time management as well. Yeah, you're still not managing your time
Okay.
properly. So I mean that one, yeah, I would agree.
So I could he be on time, so I can stop making Dominique mad. Okay. I need to start being on
Oh my goodness, she does not make me mad that often. I don't. uh,
Lord.
that I was only mad once or twice.
A couple times you ain't tell me. Man, y'all, I swear, I really don't be doing it on purpose. I underestimate what I have to do. And I'm like, oh, Brittany, you need to go get gas. You need to take a shower. You need to. And now I added like a skincare routine. That I got to do that.
Yeah,
Like it's
you
just
gotta add that time in.
so yeah. I work on that. We'll get it
Um,
together. I need to get together. Oh
um,
man.
okay, so like another one, so like relating to that, I tend to overcommit, whether it's just
Oh yeah.
myself, like I didn't verbally overcommit to like to other people, like
Hmm.
overcommit to getting stuff done, and then I get mad at myself when it's not done. or
Um,
like like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna
mm,
get all of this done by a certain day, and then knowing good and well that was like multiple days worth of work. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get it done all today, and then when I don't get it done, now I'm frustrated. But
mm,
really, the goal was just unrealistic.
eh, girl, it's
Like,
so much.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Uh,
Oh
so yeah,
man,
that's another one. Yeah, getting annoyed for lack of completion, but really the fault was mine because I overcommitted. It happens.
I just be forced into stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, look, I have to do this first, and people be wanting their stuff, but it gets there eventually. That's horrible. That is so bad.
So that
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 is so
eventually
bad.
is the habit you're trying to break.
Yes, yes, yes. When I tell somebody I need to do something, or I'm going to do something, either I don't do it on purpose. I either underestimate my time management. I don't plan or nothing, and I just be not meeting deadlines sometimes, and it's not. Oh, this just a whole bunch of stuff just be coming up, and then when I'm about to do something, then something else comes up, and I'm like, okay, wait, okay, I gotta get this done first, and then I'm gonna come back to this, and then I never come back to it, and then people looking at me like, okay, Brandon, where's my stuff? But yeah, it's not on purpose. I either forget or something has, yeah, I'm distracted from what I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, it's horrible.
So it sounds like you need to also learn to eliminate distractions
Oh
or
girl,
avoid them.
yes. I need to take my TV out of my room, my
Uh
phone,
oh.
everything. Everything just needs to, yeah. I go to Starbucks to not be. I don't know what it is about Starbucks, but when I go to Starbucks, I get everything done. Oh, most of everything. But I'm like focused. I'm not distracted. Like I'm not scrolling on my phone. I'm getting work done. I'm getting photography sessions done in like an hour with the editing. Like it's. I shouldn't tell y'all that. Just like, right,
They're gonna be like,
but
so where my
right. So
pictures at?
wait, it takes you only an hour. No, it depends. It depends on how many pictures I've taken. Yes, that's nothing.
But
I overdo stuff,
mhm.
especially with that. Like at the end of the day, I come home and it's like 500 pictures for. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
crazy. Like I shouldn't be taking not that much. Okay, that's crazy. And then weddings is a whole nother level. But anyway, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Distractions are an issue.
Have you
Distractions.
tried like it's something I attempted to try. I failed. I have to try again. But like block scheduling, or like you set a certain amount of time to do something to focus on that, and then okay.
My discipline is not there to. I've tried. Yes, I've even tried using the We have like a focus program feature
Yeah.
on our phone where you can put a passcode on all the apps that you don't want to be
Oh,
distracted.
you just go right through all of that.
Yep, I go and put my password in. You know what they should have did? They should have did like they create a like once you lock out, like you
Mhm.
can't get back in
Until that
until
certain time.
yeah, yeah. Don't do that, Apple. Apple, don't do that. Don't do it. Look, no, yeah, no, but yeah. I've tried that. I've tried just writing down a list of things I need to do for that day.
Yeah.
I get distracted. I start doing something else.
That
It's
happens.
discipline. My
And because
discipline.
sometimes it could be like, so for me, it could be like, it's something that needs to be done, just not necessarily what needs to be done in that moment.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um,
I had the issue
but
today.
then,
Yep. Yep. I had a plan. I
and
had a
then,
plan.
it just didn't go. And
Nope.
it happened. Block scheduling for me, the struggle is like the time that I set, like that time is up.
It's not enough
But it's
time.
like right, yeah, it's like it wasn't enough. It's like, oh, I
Like,
just need a few more
I'm
minutes. Let me
not
just finish
done.
this, you know. So I have a
Yeah,
hard time stopping at my stop times. So then I'm behind on all the other things. Um,
that's
eh,
understandable. Yeah.
eh, we have our things.
Oh man, we gonna get it together,
Um,
Lords. We gonna get it
absolutely,
together.
absolutely.
Let's see. Do I have another one? I do. I have a list. Impulse
Cool.
buying is one of my things. For example, if I know that I need something for my business, and it may not be right now that I need it, but like in the future, because in I have a plan for another, you know, yeah, business, and I just be thinking ahead, and I'm like, well, if I go ahead and get out, I already have it for the future. I won't have to get it then. I impulse buy. I do. Yep. And then for our shoes, this is Dominique' fault because she got me on sneakers now. Just like,
I
I'm
didn't
thinking I
say
need to
just
have
buy
every color. Oh,
Yeah,
this
no.
color will go with something in this outfit that I don't even have yet.
Oh,
Why
oh.
are you getting these colors? What do you need this color for? Yeah, yeah. I wish I could go back to the COVID time mindset where everybody's like in sweats and nobody cared what you had on or anything. Everybody just started wearing sweats and was comfortable.
That's because I
And
was
you
in the
didn't have to
house.
please nobody. I'm not trying to please anybody. I just like I like it. So yeah.
But you've got enough to do all right. You know,
Mm.
for now,
It's
you know, we got,
still about two more pair that I want.
but you don't necessarily have to have them right now.
I don't have to, but
I mean, I
yeah.
get it. I slowed down a whole lot, but at one point, I was buying everyone that was released that I
She's
liked.
she's
Um,
yeah.
I mean, and you just started, so I get it. But also, if you have other things you need to be trying to do,
I need
maybe
a house.
the shoes shouldn't be the priority.
At all. At all. Look, I can't yo, look. I need a house. I want to purchase a house. I'm in the process of getting things together so I can purchase a house, and I can't buy anything else in my little dorm room. I can't do it. As y'all can see, this is my little dorm room, and it's getting smaller and smaller. It's getting smaller and smaller, and I can't buy nothing else to go in here. I can't do it. Okay, it's
So you
time.
should remember that whenever you about to buy something.
I do, but it's like, oh well, I can have one more. Just one more Funko Pop. Oh, just one more pair of Nike Dunks. One more pair.
Lord.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Impulse buying. Now, what I have been doing is like if I go to a store or something, I'm okay. No, yeah, I've been practicing going to the store, and if I see something that I want or think I want, I'll walk away from it and just like walk around the store. And if it's not on my mind anymore, I don't get it.
Okay.
I've been doing that. It's the
Okay.
online shopping that gets me in trouble.
Listen, because it's right there. All you got to
Mhm.
do is hit add to cart,
Yep.
check out.
Mhm.
Ain't
Yep.
no walking around the store.
I
But
don't have to
like,
talk to nobody. I don't have to.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Help us. Help us, Jesus. Make us better.
um,
Make us better. Oh
yeah, I don't. That one I don't have.
man.
Very
No.
rarely do I just buy something. I'm more of the do I need why do I need this? Why? Um but yeah, I mean,
Look.
but like I said, it took a while. And I think shoes was the only thing at one point that I was doing that with.
Oh.
But I think Because everything else I'm looking for. Oh yeah,
I
everything
went
else,
crazy.
everything else I'm trying to justify it. Like to me, I have to justify it. Now, if I want it and I got it, I'm gonna get it. But I have to justify it first. Um,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that was my like what it's not a hobby. My I can't think of the word.
guilty pleasure. No,
It might not be the word.
obsession.
What was that again? Say that again.
Obsession.
That yes. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Obsession. I still have it though, but for plants I don't anymore. I think that was just a phase. But I was every time I went to the store, I had to go to Lowe's. Go to Lowe's, Brandy, or find a plant, greenhouse. Get you a plant, and now most of them are dying. I still
You
take
need
care
some.
of them, but they need sunlight and humidity, and I can't provide that for them anymore.
Well, it's hot and humid outside now. Just put them outside.
Girl, that's a lot of work. I got two dogs, and they just all over the place. They mess around and knock my stuff. It's just horrible. But yeah,
Understandable.
buying plants randomly, just getting them. I had how many plants I have? I think I had
You
like 15 at one point. 15
wow, that's a
plants.
lot.
Yeah, and now I'm down to like 8. I think I
Oh,
one.
do
Oh,
you
well,
still
those
have
two are dead.
your ivy?
So, did you see
Can
the
we talk
post
about?
where I posted my 3 year, the 3 year anniversary, and I posted it and it was all green and long and luscious?
I think so.
A couple weeks after that, it died. Like they're all
Oh,
it now. All the leaves are still on there. They're all just crusty and crunchy. They're still hanging on. I've thought about like root like taking it out of the pot and put it in a Ziploc bag and just freezing it or something. Just as a memory. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. I wonder if I could put in like a shadow box. You know how people poured a little clear stuff over top and like
yes, the resin stuff.
I wonder if I could do that.
You could.
Hmm.
I'm sure
Yes,
you could.
I do still have my ivy from when I first became an AK. But is dead. But the leaves are
Oh,
still on there. Now I have two other ivies that I went. I my line sisters got me another one recently, and then probably a year ago or something, I got another one where it was a bigger ivy leaves. But
mm-hmm.
yeah, so that's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, 8. I have 8 plants left out of 15.
15. Oh, so
Mm-hmm.
it's like 50-50. It's not
Yeah,
50. Like that percentage is a little off, but
yeah.
so
I'm
you have
not
like
buying no more. I can't.
oh,
I
you tap
can't.
it on the plant life.
I am. I am tapping out. And then these Funko Pops. Now, luckily, I know if everybody be. Some people collect all of them. I'm only collecting Marvel characters and only one version of that character. And see, that's my excuse for getting them. You see how I just did?
That's about
I'm
that
only
real
getting
nice.
Marvel characters, and it's only one character, so I should just go ahead and get. Yeah, but yeah, all my Marvel. Y'all can't see all of them, but I have every single Marvel character except for X-Men characters, and I don't have all the villains. I didn't want to get all the villains. So each movie that comes out, luckily, I already have all the main characters. So if there's a new character that came into the movie and I like them, I'll get them. So I did add 2. Y'all can see them. They right here. They right here. These 2 from the Guardians of the Galaxy one, uh,
Okay.
3. Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
I'm hoping.
you got
Yeah.
those recently.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm just missing a little dog. That's all I'm missing. And then they have new movies come up. But anyway, yes, impulse. As you can see, look, I'm making excuses for why I need these. Okay, impulse buying. Okay,
Okay.
right now it's Funko Pops and Nike Dunks, high Dunks. That's what it is.
Okay.
And equipment
Okay.
and graphic tees. Dang. Ah, it's
The list.
horrible.
The
Okay,
list
what you
keeps
got? I'm
growing.
sorry. Jesus.
Um, let's see. Feeling obligated to do stuff even when I really don't want to.
Ooh, I should have added that to mine.
Um, especially it depends on the person. Maybe feel like
Mm,
most people is like I feel like even if I'm not going to, I still feel like I should,
yeah.
even if I don't want to, or I even feel bad if I'm legitimately unavailable. like,
Now I'd be happy.
but no, like
Like
no, it's
yes.
like yeah, I'm glad I don't have to, but I still feel bad having to tell that person, oh no, I can't do it,
Yeah,
or I'm not
unavailable.
able to make it. Like,
Yeah.
um, it's worse for some people other than others, of course. Like, some people have priority,
Mhm.
absolutely, for certain things. Also, I have a bad habit of the default response is to drop everything and readjust to whatever the person. If I even think you're about to ask me to do something,
Oh my
I'm,
goodness.
I'm already trying to figure out how I can make it happen.
Oh no. Don't do
um,
it. Yeah,
you
let me
know,
tell you something. Dominique is a very supportive part, and that's a great thing. I am happy that she is a very supportive. But these Negroes, I'm sorry, the second
hey,
episode,
no, because the last time you said the other version, it's
I
fine.
did.
You,
Okay,
you softened it up a little bit this time.
Negroes. I just don't like when she is very supportive, but it's not the other way around. But everybody is not you. Everybody don't operate like you. I wish that people would support her like she supports people. Periods. Y'all get y'all life together. Everybody. All of y'all.
Lord, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you
Mm-hmm.
acknowledging it, and that is that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, like it's like if I feel like you're about to ask me something, I'm automatically, why, what's up? Even before you answer, I'm trying to figure out how I can
And I'm
make
in
it
the background like, no, she can't do it.
how I can make time to do something.
No.
Well, yeah, like even if I legit like I could have a whole nother plan for the day, I can somehow make that not mandatory and make whatever you need me to do happen.
Jesus Lord.
Um, yeah, just stuff like that. But yeah, the feeling obligated. Cause I guess in my head it's like, well, they thought enough to invite me. I should make it happen. I should be there. But then sometimes, I mean, and that's not true. Like sometimes you just can't make stuff, and you can't be at all the places
Yeah,
all the time. You know.
true.
And then sometimes you just don't want to, and you shouldn't have to.
Look. Okay.
um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, shoot. I mean, I do have a whole bunch. I did say I wasn't disciplined. I'm easily distracted. Yep. Not finishing what I start. I Sometimes I don't finish what I start, and that's again I either forget or something else came up, and I started doing that. Distracted.
Okay.
So yeah, I
So a
will.
lot of
I
it.
would like to be more consistent, and I would like to finish what I start and make the deadlines that I said I was gonna make. Yeah.
That's valid. That is a valid request.
Yeah.
Um, I
Get your
tend to
life.
sometimes take on no, not a lot anymore. Maybe we'll see. Take on responsibility that's not mine necessarily. It's like, well, if I don't do it, who's going to do it? Or
Mm-hmm.
or even like feeling the need to disprove like stereotypes. Like, okay, we've said it a few times before. I am a preacher's kid, and people have this idea like, oh, preacher's kids are the worst ones. Blah blah blah. So for some reason in my head, I made it my mission when I go to school, I'm gonna show everybody
I'm
that
gonna
preacher kids,
show you.
we're good. who made that my job?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You So yeah, like that was never my responsibility. Like or even like if like you're you're in a group of people, or let's just say you got siblings or your cousins are doing stuff, and you be like, well, I'm gonna be the good one. I'm gonna show people that we are not bad. Like like and not like my brother or my cousin was like doing anything crazy. Just who gave me that responsibility?
Yeah,
Gave me that
yeah.
job.
Over here
And
proving. Jesus.
like that was not my job to be the representative for all the things, all the people.
Ah, y'all ain't gonna get me.
You know,
No.
but definitely the if I don't, who will thing.
Yeah.
Also, that's how you end up with more work to do. I mean, I get it. In some situations, some stuff just needs to be done. And if you want something done right, or you don't want to leave somebody else hanging,
I,
so you
I
end up taking on more stuff.
I can agree with
Um,
that. I'm going through
yeah.
that situation too. Hmm.
So
Yep.
not everything is my job. That is so I'm unlearning, taking out like I mean you can help when you can, but
Yeah.
also don't overload yourself.
Yeah. I need to share
Mm,
the
mm,
workload.
yeah.
Uh, the only reason why I don't share is because I see that the people that I have to share it with don't have that same like passion that I do within an area or something, and I'm just kind of like, I'll just do it. I got it. I'll just do it.
Understood. It's like
And then I
if I
don't
want
do
something
it,
done right,
and then I'm over here trying not to help or trying not to say nothing. And I'm like, okay, yep, let me just stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna do it.
try not
That's
to.
why I cannot. If I am going to your wedding, or
Mm,
if I'm in, look, I've been to weddings where I was either in it or just, and y'all know I'm a photographer. And if
mm,
I see that like a photographer is like not doing that, I'm like, why they get? Or well, if you just move, then I'm like, let me stop working. I'm not.
yeah,
They didn't hire me.
not to the job,
They did not
not to the
hire
job
me. Let
that
me hush. Let them do their job, and you get what you pay for. But yeah, you
day.
know,
Yeah,
let me just sit down somewhere. Let them do their job, and how it come out, that's how it's gonna come out. But yeah,
absolutely. That that
yeah,
is that
share
is
the
not.
workload.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't want to. I'm so
I
used
get
to
it.
being solo and just doing everything myself that I just go ahead and do it. Yeah.
I I too understand that
Oh
for
gosh,
sure.
we need help. We need therapists. We need a therapist on the episode. We're gonna have a therapist episode.
Lord have mercy. I think that's that. I mean, it could be a control thing, but also, like you said, you're used to doing it by yourself. So, and then so doing things by yourself, you've gotten used to a certain standard. And if you feel like they can't meet or match your quality or your standard, it's like, well, just let me do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that bad?
I think it
Because
can be because that can go over into relationships and stuff like that. Like maybe that's why I'm not married yet. That's probably
Lord,
why. Not yeah. It can be bad. That may be a control. That I think that is a control thing. Are we controlling?
I like to say I have controlling tendencies sometimes, but I'm
Okay.
not full on controlling.
Yeah, like I'll let you do your thing. I have to make myself stop. I have to be like, all right, Brandy, just
Am I controlling?
I told you we need therapists. Y'all let us know. Is that this? Are we controlling? Or
um,
we just want to do
like
ourselves?
I I sometimes end up with a little bit of a takeover spirit, but it's because I'm trying to help.
Do stuff right. Okay. I know that if I do it, it's gonna be done right. I know if I drive, I'm gonna be safe. Okay. I don't like ride with everybody. Look.
Listen, that makes sense though. That's for your well being.
Like this is I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
I don't know.
Wow.
Let's see. I don't think I'm controlling. I don't think. People that know me personally, feel free to comment and say otherwise.
Look, same here, cause
But um,
now that I'm thinking about it, I don't
when
know.
it comes to other people, I try not to be. Now, me, there's a certain level of control and structure that I prefer for myself.
Look.
Um, but yeah, that's that. Let's see
Jesus.
another one. I cannot always identify. I have a hard time identifying what I need or what I want in a certain moment.
Hmm.
And even if I do identify it, I don't always ask for it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I could need help. I may not even exactly know. I may not realize I need help, but then when I realize I need help, I'm not gonna ask for it. It's like, well, I got it.
You know what? I want. Do I do that? I do it, but it's only like when I'm like if I. If this is like business stuff, especially when I'm doing like a photo booth and I have a whole bunch of equipment and I
Hmm.
have to. I'm so used to doing it by myself that when somebody do ask me, I'm like, no, no, I got it. But Brandy, you need help lifting this, ma'am. Won't
Accept
you let
help.
them help you? I be thinking like I've done this by myself all this time. Like I don't even like when people like these men, all these men, they didn't help you. Oh, I'm so used to doing this by myself anyway. I don't. So when
Yeah.
people do ask, I'm just kind of like, no, it's okay. I got it. I don't want you to tear up nothing. But still, I probably need some help, but I don't. I turn it down every time.
Oh man.
Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Not really.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
if you got it, cool. But if you don't have it, then you should absolutely accept the help.
Girl, I be doing it myself. I do.
um.
That's horrible.
Well, to me, it's like, well, this is my responsibility. If you weren't here, what would I do? So it's like,
Yes. Yes. If I was not here, how would you handle this situation?
yeah. Um.
And
So
so I just figure it out. I just
yeah.
figure it out
Yeah.
before I ask. If I absolutely cannot do it, then I will ask for help. But if I can figure it out and I get it, yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. And then so like even like not work wise though, like just realizing when you need a break, having to verbalize or admit that is
Yeah.
not something I tend to do. Um, you know, or if you just need to do something fun, you can be like, "Oh, it would be nice to just go do something fun," and then just keep working. Don't even.
Look. Okay.
Or when people or like even something as simple, someone asks, "How can I help?" I'm like,
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
well, you can find me a husband. You can pay off all of my student loans. You can give me a pillow and a bed.
Lord.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Y'all, I be randomly asking people
You
in
do.
public. I'm like, do you need help? What do you need? Well, I need a husband. Do you have one of those?
You know what? People did not sign up for that kind of response.
Right? They be looking at me like, oh, wait. That's so funny. Why do I do that? Why am I like this? Y'all, I'm sorry this little thing keep popping up on the screen. It's trying to focus and I'm over here moving back and
Just
forth.
all over the place.
My phone like, yeah, where is it? I was trying to give y'all a good quality picture. So that's why. Oh my gosh.
Um,
Oh Lord.
even like somebody asked how could they help with the podcast, and I asked you. I was like, what? And you were like, well, I think we have everything, and I was like, well, I don't know.
Unless y'all want to give us a studio, y'all want to give us a studio. Y'all
Oh,
got money for a neon sign. I would like a neon sign. That'll be
okay.
cute.
That wasn't on the list before. We could have probably gotten one. Um,
All right, well, for y'all that we want a neon sign. I think. I think we want one. Yeah. Y'all got a
yeah,
studio
like
that we can have that's already paid for. Yeah, sure. Oh
um,
man, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, that was definitely identifying what I want. Sometimes it's not always the easiest, and then
Mhm.
even once it's identified, I don't always ask for it. Like even if I'm about to ask you to do something or anybody do something, it's like I text you first to get a gauge of what you're doing, how you're doing. If I feel like you got a lot going on, or you're busy, or just something, I won't even ask. It'll be like, never mind, I got it.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
that's
Like,
that's for anybody. Like I'm usually because of course I'm not gonna just ask you without. To
yeah.
me, I'm gonna say hello, see how
Like,
somebody's doing.
hello.
Now some people just hit you up. Hey, can you such and such? I'm at least say hey first and
Look,
check on you first.
I've had to. I don't know if they noticed that I was trying to put. I've
No,
had people just. I don't know. I wonder if it's only black businesses that people do that to. No, it's probably not. It's
probably
probably
not.
not. But y'all, when you're trying to ask about something or you talking to somebody you don't even know or whatever, like say hello. Or even if it's somebody that you do know, say hello and then ask. Don't just say, hey, do you, not hey, but do you do, I'm like, hello, so and so.
Oh man.
I'm so glad to hear from you. Like, I'll be really petty. Yeah, my last boss used to
Yeah.
do that.
Well,
I need you to, well, hello, so and so. How are you doing today? Of course, I can get that done for you. Yeah, I'll be
that's
petty.
funny. Yeah.
I'll say hello. I'll be hoping that y'all recognize it. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like
Yeah.
if I just start saying no, everybody gonna be like, she don't do it. I do. I just don't like how you emailed me or how you contacted me. So I told you no.
Lord.
Don't want to
Yeah,
offer you my services.
you can't be doing that. I mean, you
Uh,
can, but
so, yeah, I'm not mean. I just there's an etiquette, okay?
sure.
Speak, you know, say hello. Like it's not. It's one word. One word.
It
Hello.
is. It
Can
is.
you or do you do? Some people even ask me, "Hey, do you? Not hey. Do you do photography? How did you find me?
Wait,
How did you find me?
just on the photography page.
Hmm. Do you do photography? I'm like, didn't you just email my photography page? You are fully on.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah. Or people
that's
don't
funny.
read. My all of my services are on my website. Okay, I hate for this to turn into a business. This is not. But all of my services are on my website. If you just go and look, you see everything that I do, how much it is, and people will still ask me, "Hey, do you do?" I'm like, "You messaged me on my website. Through my
Yeah,
website. You didn't see that." Okay.
you know,
And for
that
me,
that
I like to research. I like to see if you can do it first before I even
absolutely.
ask. So, I mean, that's just me. Everybody not me. I'm sorry. Venting.
That is, look, people don't be reading. I've experienced that as well. They will message me, "Do you have such and such and such and such color?" And I'm like, well, if you had just gone to the site,
You would
all
have
the shirts,
seen.
all the things, or how much is such and such. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
know,
start being petty.
one I usually just I answered the question and I was like, but you could also find this on the site. I'm like, it's all on there. It's all on the site.
I'm gonna stop answering questions. I'm just gonna put my website.
In the link.
Yep.
Just
Do
drop
you
the
do
link.
link?
Okay,
I'm
don't.
not gonna do that. I love y'all. I just wish everybody just had a little bit of etiquette, a little bit respect, Yeah, it's okay. How did we get here? How did we
Um,
get to these
I want
habits?
I want to backtrack. How did we
Oh,
get here? Are you talking
yes.
about just the habits we have in general, or how did we get to your business tangent?
All that. That was just well, how do we get to these habits that we have developed?
I think it's just stuff you pick up over time. Like I know like the feeling bit I didn't really say that one, but like feeling the need to be busy all the
Mm-hmm.
time. That's just what I was used to for a really long time. Like my parents were involved in a lot of stuff. So it was like there was always something to do, whether it was a family function, a church function, or like there's always something. Even now, like we all have our things, and like it's like mama asks me every weekend, what am I doing?
Yeah.
She knows I'm she's like, are you home? Are you out? And but even so I'd be like, what you usually like, there's always something to be done. She's like, well, the usual. I'll be at the house cleaning this or doing this. It's like so like that's what I'm used to. So when
Yeah.
I'm not busy, it's like, wait, I should be doing something.
Right.
Something is not getting done. um,
Oh my goodness.
so yeah, I think it's stuff you've seen, maybe possibly growing up. Like that's I know for a fact that's probably where that one came from. But and then just stuff you pick up over time. Like maybe even like the being late one. Maybe at some point certain things that, like your on timeness wasn't required. So you get
Mm,
comfortable being late.
yeah.
But now when it is required, it's like it's hard to get out of it. Um, because you got used to that.
Yeah.
Um the staying up late and like always working thing, that's a me thing. I did not get that. I'm not blaming that on my parents or anybody else.
That's
Like,
me.
that
That's all me.
that is all me.
Oh.
Cause but that's cause like I have this standard for myself.
Yeah.
Cause like I've said it before, like in most things wherever work is required from me, I became known. Like I get it done, I do it well, I do it fast.
Yeah.
So I try to stick to that for
Yeah.
myself. Cause like, yeah, even some people don't be expecting things to have such a quick turnaround, but I set that for me. So it's like I gotta stay up and do this. And
Yeah.
then it's like also whenever you start doing work for other people, for me, like to me that takes precedence because it's like now they're waiting on this, they're waiting on like a deliverable. So whatever I have to do for me, that can wait. Like because nobody
Yeah.
that deadline isn't like attached to anybody else.
Yeah.
Uh,
I need that mindset.
Not really.
Mhm.
Well, maybe you do. I about to say no, because then you don't do your own stuff. But if that'll help you get the stuff done for the other people.
Yep. Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, I think I think it's habits we pick up over time, like certain situations we find ourselves in, certain practices we get in the habit of.
Yeah.
Uh,
There was a I don't even know who did this sermon. It was
mhm.
somebody, I don't know. But they and I hope y'all didn't hear my house alarm going off. I hope y'all didn't hear. Okay, great. You didn't hear it. So I just messed up myself. All right. Anyway, I heard this sermon. I heard this sermon. Somebody was talking about how small habits, just stuff that you don't even think about,
Darius,
turns into. Was it him?
did I send you that one? I think I
You
heard him
probably
talk
did.
about it.
It was probably Jerry Flowers. Is that
Oh,
his
okay.
name?
'Cause I know Daniels did one
Habits.
recently. He was talking about um because he was talking about like routines and how like certain things will build up.
Routines. Oh my
That's what I heard
gosh.
Daniels do. So
So
maybe
he
both
teaching about that too? Send that
both
to
of them might have
me
done that.
if you
I did,
haven't.
but I will
You
resend it.
did?
Uh-huh.
I'll
Oh,
just
he
look
talked
back.
about consistency. Anyway, like, I'll double check, see which ones I sent you. But
I'm gonna look back. But somebody was teaching on, habits, how small things could turn into big ones. I know that Stephen Furtick, years ago, was teaching about how small offenses become fences in
yeah.
like relationships and things like that. So it's like things that we don't even think about itty bitty things can just develop over time. Atomic Habits is talked about in the book. Oh, that's a great book. If you have not read it, Atomic Habits. I forgot the author's name, but he talks about that too, about how small things that you don't think about turn into habits, big things that you was like, where did this come from? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then the routines thing. I have a big issue. I don't have routine. I don't plan nothing. Okay. Dominique has us on trips. I can't. I can't do it. I can do it. I think it's laziness. Really. I think it's laziness, and I've done it. I've done it after
What
with
made
that
you
Jamaica
lazy?
trip. I was like, okay, I could do this. I got it. I did it. I did it. Yeah, I think it's laziness. And when I know that somebody else can do it, or I know that they got it, I can trust them with it. I let them go ahead and do it.
I mean,
That's horrible.
is it? Well, I mean,
Like I think it could be bad and good because I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable with them doing that.
yeah.
And then if I'm not, then I'm looking like, okay, let me jump in. When can I jump in? Um, but yeah, I shouldn't depend on people to do it for me. I should learn and do it. And yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, routines has been I have never had a routine. It's like I get up and whatever happens happens. Just free spirit, just out here, just
Oh.
autopilot. Just whatever happens. So I do like schedules, routines, planning. All of that are my reasons for all of this. All of this that I went through is because I don't have routine, and I just don't practice a routine. So help, help me,
That's that's fixable though.
girl. I've had calendars. I've had planners. I got physical planners. I have a digital planner. I'll start 1 month and I'll fill it out for like the first couple days, and then
No.
I done wasted money on these planners and I don't even use it. I wasted money. Get
Oh
stickers and
man.
everything. All I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this. 2 days go by. Third day, yep,
Oh Lord.
it's done. I'm not. I'm off of it. And then when I get to that point where I'm like, okay, I didn't do it on third. Okay, I'm off. I'm off of it now. Like it's like I have to
Oh.
start on a certain day. Like if I do a fitness journey, I have to start on a Monday. Like, and if I don't do a Monday, I'm like, dang, okay, let me try next Monday. And it's like, girl, you don't have control over time. You are not God. You don't know if you gonna be here in the next hour. You gotta get your life together. But yeah, yeah, I think that's an issue that we probably all have. Like we all think that we have time, and we don't have control over our time here. So it's better to just go ahead and get it done. That could be a good and bad thing, like how you said that you just have to go ahead and just do it. I guess it's just yeah, how
Yeah.
you balance everything. I don't
I
know.
yeah. I think balance is what's important.
Yeah,
Um, cause yeah, if you're just cause it's like yeah, you're getting stuff done, that's good, but also you're not resting, you're not giving yourself a break, blah blah
yeah,
blah. You're overdoing anything could probably turn into something bad.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
That's
that
true.
might have been Jerry Flowers. The routine one is the one he did. That I
Jerry,
think, yeah, that
man,
was the
that
one
was
about
so good.
routines. He did one about routines,
It was so good.
and then wait, I sent you the one that I was talking about consistency. That was Daniels.
Okay.
That was Darius. So it might have been either one of those. I do remember some. I do remember somebody. I feel like I remember Darius talking about it too. So it could have been both of them, or
Yeah.
him talking about, like the small things, even yeah, the small things building up, turning into something, or because it started out as a small little thing,
Mm-hmm.
either a habit or an offense, either
Mm-hmm.
one, and then you don't even think nothing about it, and then later down the line,
Yeah.
you, yeah, yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
people. Let's be the best that we can be. Okay.
absolutely.
The best that
Um,
we can be. Okay. Be all that you can be. Who's that? That's the army. That is crazy how
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry. Jingles make you remember commercials. That's funny. I'm sorry, that was random. Oh, well, guys. Well, do you have anything else that you want to add to this? Lord, help us.
I mean, all of them aren't like just terrible. I
I
don't.
feel terrible.
That's not the goal of this conversation.
Jesus.
um,
Lord.
I
Well, at least
mean,
we recognize it. We recognize what we need to work on, and then all we can do is try to work on it and just be better at it.
fact.
So, yeah, we know what we need to do. We just need to do it. Brandy, you know what you need to do. You just need to do it, honey bunches.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like some things, well, I can only speak for me. Some things I have been working on,
Yeah.
like allowing myself to take breaks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes.
Jesus, get in the
That
beds. Get in the beds. Oh,
one,
I
it's like
mean,
I'll do good, and then the next week I'm back out in the loft.
well, as long as your body is not hurting, like I guess it's fine. Like you have your own space. You can sleep wherever you want. You can sleep on the kitchen table if you wanted to. So,
No,
I mean, it's yours. So, I mean, yeah, as long as your body not hurting in the
it is not.
mornings.
I am thankful that I do still have the ability to sleep almost anywhere with no issues.
Well,
So,
that is good because, honey, I can't do it.
um,
Can't do it. Oh,
nah.
this is wonderful. This is just like a self care, what is it? Not realization. I don't know what I was trying.
Evaluation.
Something
E-
like that.
okay.
Like I'm glad that we can recognize what we need to work on, and
Self
then
awareness.
self-awareness. What did I say? Self-care. Well,
You
it is
did.
self-care. Self-awareness, self-realization. That is not.
I mean, you realized it. You are aware.
You realize you were aware. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Well, guys, I'm glad y'all joined us on this little virtual call. Not call, virtual video that we have done. We hope that you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments, like, what are you working on? How are you doing? How are you trying to make yourself better and be a better person overall, better character, whatever? Let us
What
know
are
in the comments.
what are some things you need to unlearn? Some
Mm-hmm.
habits you picked up that you need to let
Absolutely.
go of, no matter where you got them from.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, y'all let us know in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share with your friends, your family, your husbands, your wives, your best friends, whoever, everybody. And yep, you can subscribe to us on YouTube. You can follow us you can watch us and listen to us on Spotify and YouTube
Hmm.
and podcasts on all of your podcast platforms. I don't know why. Jesus, help. Help. And we'll see you on the next episode. We'll be back in our regular, I think. Hopefully, prayerfully, we'll be back in our loft. Well, she's there.
In person.
She's in the loft. I am not. All right, guys. See y'all later. See you on the next episode.